This is the story of an extraordinary friendship between a huge horse named Maple and a little child named Colton. From the moment Colton took his first steps into the barn, something magical happened. He was just over a year old, his tiny feet unsteady on the hay-covered ground, but his voice was full of confidence and joy. "Maye, come here," he called out, his little hands reaching toward the towering figure in the stall.
I'll tell Mimi. I'll tell Mimi. With you. Is that your horsey? Who is that? Who is it? That's your baby.
To everyone's amazement, the giant mare lifted her head, flicked her ears, and stepped forward. A hush fell over the stable as Maple, a horse once skittish and untrusting, walked straight toward the boy who had just called her name. It was the beginning of something extraordinary, an unspoken understanding, a bond so pure that even adults marveled at it.
She likes that apple treat, huh?
Each morning, Colton would toddle down to the barn, ready to start his day with his best friend. He would help me clean Maple's stall, his little hands gripping the handle of a miniature rake as he mimicked my movements. When he finished, he would pat her gently and say,
"Good job, okay?
High five, Maple."
Good job. Now
And
give her her
without
treat.
fail, she would lift her hoof as if she truly
Give her a
understood.
treat. There you go. Oops.
At first, Maple was not the trusting, affectionate horse she became.
There you go.
When I first brought her home, she was nervous and unsure, her dark eyes full of hesitation. She had been passed from home to home, never really knowing where she belonged. Loud noises startled her. Quick movements made her flinch, and people's outstretched hands only made her more wary. But I knew, deep in my heart, that she was meant to be ours. I had always dreamed of owning a horse, and when we moved here, I told my husband I wanted to make that dream a reality. Though we didn't have a stable or ideal conditions, I began searching anyway. Then, one day, as I scrolled through my social media feed, I saw her, Maple. Something inside me knew she was the one. When I went to meet her, she was hesitant, but as I looked into her deep, soulful eyes, I promised her she would never have to fear again. It took time for her to settle in, but everything changed the moment she met Colton. It was as if in his innocence, she sensed something she had never known before, pure, unconditional love. From that day forward, they were inseparable. Every morning after cleaning her stall, Colton and I would brush her thick, luxurious mane. He would giggle as the silky strands slipped through his tiny fingers, and Maple would lower her head, allowing him to reach her better. He would lean in and whisper little secrets to her, his laughter ringing through the stable, and she would nuzzle him in return. The most incredible part of their bond was how Maple responded to Colton's voice. Whenever he went outside and called her name, she would immediately lift her head, ears pricked forward, searching for her boy. And then, without hesitation, she would move toward him, her powerful frame careful and gentle as she approached.
What's so
It never failed to bring tears to my eyes.
Who is that? Don't poke her nose. Good girl, Mimi. Why don't you give her pats? Can you reach her?
Of course, I always made sure Colton never went near Maple unsupervised. No matter how deep their connection, she was still a massive animal, and safety was my top priority. But I quickly realized something incredible. Maple knew. She understood that Colton was small and fragile. She would lower her head so he could pet her, slow her steps when he was near, and wait patiently as he handed her little treats with his chubby fingers.
You walk May May?
Maple became more than just a dream horse. She became a teacher. Through her, Colton learned responsibility, kindness, and respect for animals. He understood that creatures, no matter how big or small, needed love, patience, and gentle care.
Mimi! Mimi! Say hi, baby. Mimi!
But the most beautiful part of their friendship was the unbreakable bond they shared. I had dreamed of owning a horse for as long as I could remember, but I never imagined that my dream would become something even greater. My horse, the one I had longed for, had found a love so deep for my son that it surpassed even my own. As I watched them together, Colton's tiny arms wrapped around her powerful neck, Maple lowering her head as if she truly understands every unspoken word, I realized something profound. Dreams don't always unfold the way we expect them to. Sometimes they turn into something even more beautiful. If this story of Colton and Maple's extraordinary friendship touched your heart, please like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring stories. And remember, before bringing any animal into your home, take the time to learn about their needs. With patience, love, and understanding, you might just find yourself in the middle of a bond that changes your life forever.
I thought you were going to ask her for a high five. Other side. There you go.